Hello, hello. My name is Demi. Welcome to Celestial Water. So we're going to hop right into it. Collective messages for you guys. And the first poem to fly out here is Angels Delight, Roses in Sight, Winged Messengers, The Sounds of Time, Egyptian Eyes, I've seen you before, but it's so much more than just surface level. The pebble is thrown, a ripple is known. Angelic drones lead both souls home. To one another, the dove's wings flutter. An embrace is imminent. Pull the red thread. You couldn't dream up what lies ahead. So this is pertaining to a person. I just keep staring at the Egyptian eyes, the Egyptian eyes. So someone that you have locked a gaze with, or this is someone that you're about to meet. They could actually have their eyes on you like a secret admirer type energy, but you're going to lock eyes with this person, lock a gaze with, Spirit keeps saying, and you're just going to know. It's like that love at first sight energy. Obviously, you need to be getting to know a person, but you're going to recognize this soul straight away. That's what it is, more so than love at first sight, is you recognize this soul. It's almost like when you lock eyes, that kind of energy that's coming through. And then the other two poems that are flowing out here. This first one here says, never come to a woman without an offering. When she's open to receive, you better aim to please. Sitting pretty in her femininity, you know you want to take a bite. Don't make a mistake and take flight. I know the goddess's light is ever so bright. Get on her wrong side, she may give you a fright, but never acts out of spite. She'll serve karmic retribution whilst being polite. Hell have no fury like a woman scorned. Treat her with respect or spend your life addicted to porn. The sweet street smart men get all her goodies. Morning, she says, wearing his hoodie. He speaks to her nice, so he gets her loving twice. Eve made no mistake, the snake didn't lead her astray. This is the nature of a woman, to tempt and be tempted. What a boring realm this would be without lust and envy. The siren lives in every womb. Deep in the waters you can hear her call. Men take heed, don't act a fool, or she'll sing you a pretty song, and the rest of your life will be on snooze. So when I'm reading this, I was just being shown water, and I was seeing like the zodiac sign of a Pisces. So maybe you guys are a Pisces, or you hold that energy within your being, like very watery, very flowy, very, very mysterious, but very tapped in. So the other, I'm hearing the mysteries, world's mysteries, the mysteries of being a human. I'm hearing otherworldly, otherworldly. So this can be what you look like. You're otherworldly, or to this person, to each other, you're going to be looking otherworldly, because again, there's a connection at a soul level where you see each other here. I do feel like the divine feminine energy, you've been doing work and stepping more into who you truly are and your authenticity, and not kind of hiding yourself or dimming your light for other people or to be chose by other people. That's the energy that is coming through here. You don't want to be a pick me, and you want to be choosing the right person going forward. So I do feel like, because again, it's going to be something that's instant when you look into each other's eyes, but you're going to be choosing to move slowly so you can get to know each other properly, but you are going to feel that instant connection and that instant magnetism pull towards this person. The eyes and your eyes will be very, very beautiful for each other. Doesn't matter what color they are, very, very beautiful, because they're the window to the soul, and you're seeing the soul's beauty, the soul's value. We have here, I call back what is mine as I walk more into my light. The darkness I have been, signs and synchronicities in my dreams. I now know what my soul truly needs. I claim back my inner peace. The fire burns inside of me. I release, I release, I release. All that is not me, I let the past just be. My power returned to me. God gave it to me for keeps, so that I may always know where to seek. Yeah, you've really stepped into your power and who you are. And this is both the divine feminine and the divine masculine. This is how you get led and become aligned to the right person. So this is given, you are coming into union with your divine counterpart or your kingdom spouse. This is God ordained. God is bringing you guys together because he's seeing the work you've been doing. He sees your hearts and he sees that you are ready. He sees that your hearts are lighter than a feather and you've been doing all of this work. Whereas in the past, you could have been a bit like heavier and holding all of this luggage and baggage from lovers. I'm hearing from lovers in your past, and maybe you went a bit bitter for a bit and were like, all men or all women, da 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 da, and you had to heal and work through that energy. You got your light back and you've got your glow back. Let's get some tarot to confirm the poems that are coming through there. Can we get some confirmations, please, Spirit, from the tarot of these poems, please? You guys could be seeing 333 everywhere, and there could be 3 significant lovers from your past, people that you've dated, particularly been intimate with, that you had to hold this space to heal from. That's coming through for someone. We have the 9 of Wands, yeah, so you can drop this defensive, I'm hearing defensive act. Maybe this is the other person saying it to you when they first come in, because you could be a bit defensive at first, or maybe have your walls up, even though you see this spark in each other. It's like they may even say to you, drop the defensive act. Because they see who you really are. They see you at a soul level. It's like you're naked right in front of them. You meet them, you'll both be fully clothed, but you're naked right in front of each other. You can't hide from this person. You can't hide from each other. This is it. So you'll be there with you're there with your walls and your stick trying to protect yourself, and they're just like, flick it and it will fall down. That kind of energy is coming through here. It's almost funny. So maybe they say it to you and you kind of get mad, but then you also want to laugh at the same time. And then we have here the Emperor, and that's come out with the Four of Pentacles yet. So I feel like the divine feminine energy is going to be more guarded. And then the divine masculine energy is coming through and he's going to completely knock down those walls and those guards. Because he's allowed to. God's allowed him to, because he holds the key to your heart and you hold the key to his heart. You're a match. You're kingdom spouses. I'm staring at all of the castles in the background of this card here. So you're going to create something powerful together when it pertains to home. Maybe you'll move in together in the future and you'll create a very, very abundant, powerful home. Doesn't necessarily mean you're being in a massive house. You can be in like in a one-bed flat, but it's going to be beautiful, and the energy of the home is going to be very, very inviting, very warm, very open. People could enter your home and kind of say this, like, I don't want to leave, or oh, it feels homely in here, it feels cozy in here. It's that kind of energy. And it could be like the divine masculine energy has like a bachelor pad, and the divine feminine is going to come in and sprinkle her feminine touch on it. What else, Spirit? All right, that's way too many over here. One at a time, please. We have the Ace of Swords. Beautiful, love this. Aces are always a gift, and the Ace of Swords, that's communication. And you want to be seeing communication, obviously, in a love reading, because you need to communicate to get to know each other. So I love that the sword's here, but the sword also represents, and it's connected to Archangel Michael. It's that sword of truth and that sword of clarity. So the divine feminine, you're not going to have to wait around for this man to be like ready. You know, sometimes I'm not ready, I'm not ready, I'm not ready, I'm not. You're not going to have to wait around. He knows who he is. He's in his power. The divine masculine is very much in his power. The divine masculine is the one that needs to make the physical move and usher in this union in the physical. The divine feminine, the spiritual, that's your domain. But the divine masculine will be making a move and ushering it in this physical reality, because that's their role. That's what God has placed in their heart and asked them to do. He's placed it within their DNA, I'm hearing. You're going to like this person's hands. Something about their hands. You're going to like their hands. What else, Spirit? We have here Five of Cups. Yeah, no more of this. I'm hearing a song. It's by Alyssa Clara and it's called Yours. And she's kind of like sarcastic in the song, and with the lyrics it's like, how dare you ruin my miserable with your love. Something like that is coming through. So listen to that song or read the lyrics, because they have a message in it for you. It's by Alyssa Clara. It's called Yours. That's coming through. So this person's going to pull you out of this sad, wallowing energy. And it may be an energy that's not at the forefront. It's kind of, maybe it's still lingering. It's just a little layer of something, because you would have been someone doing the work, but it's a little layer of something you haven't completely worked with. So maybe it's a little bit of bitterness that is still there towards opposite sex, or the sex that you are into, and that needs to be lifted. But this person is the one who's going to activate you and assist you in lifting that. It's like that you have to meet this person, and then that healing can really and truly happen, and that last layer can be lifted and worked through. It's like there's a certain layer that you can't work through on your own. What else, Spirit? This one. We have here the Hermit. Yeah, it's time for you to be getting yourself out there, to be moving out of this Hermit energy. You've done that isolation. You've done the work that God asked you to be doing, that you knew you had to do before you could go into another relationship. You've done this now. Now you're seeing the light of who you really are. You're seeing yourself through the eyes of God, and now you can step out into the world as your true, authentic self. And this is where you're going to come into alignment and meet this person. Again, they're wanting you to drop your defenses. Let's get one card. One card from this deck, please, for the collective. You guys could be seeing the all-seeing eye everywhere. I'm seeing the all-seeing eye. That could also be pertaining to your third eye and your clairvoyance that is activating. You could even dream of this person before they come in. Or maybe when they come in, you start dreaming about them and like past lives and how you've known the soul before. And at first it could kind of freak you out. But this is that this connection is very, very strong, but it could freak you out a bit. And that's maybe where you kind of put a wall up. That some of you guys could well dream of this person before they come in. Because I feel like God will already be putting them in your vision and in your mind and in your heart before you physically come into union. Because it all happens in spirit and in the 5D first. We have Gaia, resilient spirit. Yeah, it's moving into the physical. We got Mother Earth here, and I love these double rainbows. This is you guys. You are this beautiful light, these two light rainbow lights, and you're coming together. I feel like you will be creating and birthing something that's very, very beautiful. Again, it feels like a home. You'll be moving in together and creating this beautiful home you've always desired. Some of you guys, if you're of childbearing age, you could be having a child together. I'm staring up here. You see up here, it kind of is morphing from a tree and kind of turning into water. So water again is significant. You could be a water sign, or maybe they are. And Pisces particularly, I was seeing a Pisces. But you move with the flow. And I'm hearing wanting and waning. You move with the flow. You like, you don't have to be in the know or in the control. And maybe in the past you had to be that way with other partners because they were hiding something. You could sense with your intuition that they were hiding something. Maybe you even had dreams they were cheating, and then later turned out to be true, and they could have gaslit you about it. But this person you can trust. And these dreams that you're going to be having of this person is like of marriage and of you coming together. And it could be you, it's your guys' souls in these dreams, but it's in past lives and you look physically different. That's coming through for somebody. But water is significant, the water element. Maybe you meet near water or by water. What else, Spirit? Jeez, everything's flying out here. So this is the thing, it's going to be coming in fast. Maybe this person sweeps you off your feet, and you could have been used to people who weren't really making moves, because I was hearing, I'm not ready, I'm not ready, I'm not ready. Or maybe they didn't know whether they wanted to commit to you or not. That's not going to be the case with this person. We have here feather messengers, yeah. So they're going to be sending you messages, this person. They're not going to be able to get enough of you when it comes to getting to know you and who you are and why you are the way you are. They want to know your story. They want to read the book of you. You could be finding feathers everywhere up to meeting this person. And then when they come in and seeing the number 7. 7 is connected to enlightenment. It's a very spiritual number. Also connected to like money. I'm hearing jackpot. You know, sometimes on those slot machines it's like 777. I'm seeing that. What else, Spirit? One more card, thank you. We have here mirror reflection. This person is your mirror and they're going to light you up. And that's the end of the reading. This person is your mirror. They're going to light you up. That's how you know this person is the one. It's going to be very, very mutual and genuine. You're going to do the same for this person. You're going to light them up in a way that other people haven't done for you guys in the past. But that's all the messages coming through. If you did want a personal reading, my website is celestialwaters.com. But I'll see you in another video.